Good morning, all. It's 2:45 a.m. Absolutely shattered. Had about 3 hours sleep at best. We're heading off to Shenzhen Airport now, and we've arrived. That was actually really quick. 90 minutes, 120 kilometers away from where we are to Shenzhen Airport, and we took an e-hailing car, and we found out that they actually pay 35% commission to the platform. That's outrageous. So we checked in. Trinity actually made a mistake that we actually fly out at 6:30 and not 6 o'clock. So we could have had an extra 30 minutes in bed. But I've never been to Shenzhen Airport. Look at the size of it. Some may wonder why we're actually flying rather than taking a bullet train. I think due to the motorcycle international show in Chongqing, all the high-speed rail bullet trains double their prices. Yeah, I really wanted to go onto a bullet train to do a vlog, but it was just wasn't cost effective, and it took actually longer. Um, it was 300 RMB to fly, and it was 600 RMB to do it on the bullet train. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do a vlog on the bullet train this time out. I'm not actually sitting with Trinity. I've got window seats, and another observation of mine in China and even on international flights back to the UK, the Chinese mainlanders do not get up off their seats to let you into your seat. They'll just ride a shuffle back, and you end up stepping on their toes or even stepping on them to get in. So that's relating to the vlog that I was saying yesterday, how different places do things differently. To us, it's logical to get up and let the other person into the window seat rather than me stepping over two people with my rucksack hitting their faces as I'm come through. But that's another observation, and I always say how it is. We've arrived into Chongqing. Just give you guys a little bit of information. Chongqing is 82,000 square kilometers big. It has a population of 33 million people. Size-wise, is 103 times bigger than New York City and 31 times bigger than Greater London. 33 million people. Now, Trinity has joined a tour, online tour, from a social media platform. So we're going to take a risk this time. She discovered it on Red Note, and all the communication was through online. We paid 50 RMB deposit each. The tour itself cost 600 RMB each. Yes, 600 RMB, 60 pounds. And this includes 3 nights hotels, 5 meals, and 3 day tours to I don't know where yet. But just judging by the costs, I don't have high hopes from for the hotels. Now, I hear Chongqing driving is mental. A car nearly just crashed into us, but there was no beeping, there was no screaming by our driver. They just carry on, and that's the norm here apparently. The city itself they dub it the 8D city. Um, it's really complex, and it consists of many levels. And let's see. Basically, in US dollars term, this 3 day tour, 5 meals and 3 nights hotels costing 84 US dollars to get our package. And this private airport transfer to our hotel is included as well. We have no idea where our hotel is. but I think it's part of our adventure that we don't know half the things that we are actually doing, and we definitely don't know what we're going to eat in these 5 meals. Today is actually the only day we're going to be free. Trinity saying good luck. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be picked up by coach, taken to another location for the day trip and to a different hotel. So we're going to be in 3 different hotels, 3 different nights. And then on Friday morning, we will be heading to the Chongqing International Motorbike Show. And again, we have to change hotels again, but that's not included in our package. We also haven't seen that hotel, we've booked it. So the whole 7 days is going to be a big adventure. It's very unlike us because we're very anal in terms of organization, time, what we're going to do, where we're going to eat, what we're going to see. So, and also, we've never gone on a trip without suitcase. We've just both packed a small backpack each. Chongqing has over 20,000 bridges in the city. That includes all the footbridges, traffic bridges, train bridges. Just the ride coming in so far, we've seen constant construction of new bridges, new roads still. Oh. China never stops building and is still building. At least the entrance looks okay. We've arrived at our hotel. There's a lot of motorbikes, not from here, because you can judge it by the number plate. My favorite bike parks right outside the hotel. They're all coming in from all over China to this bike show, motorbike show. And this hotel isn't what I was expecting. I was expecting a really crappy hotel, to be honest with you. So at the moment, I can't understand Mandarin. The company is explaining to Trinity our itinerary, and this is the hotel. This is the moment of truth. Let's see what our hotel looks like. Oh, wow. This is very unexpected. Oh, for budget hotel, they have a bathtub. I am so surprised. For the money we're paying, we're getting a decent hotel. Just had my first experience of Chongqing Didi. They weren't joking about them being racing car drivers. I feel actually a little bit motion sickness, but this is our first destination. There are just so many places to go in Chongqing. And this is very, very... They got kind of... This is one of the reasons why we didn't bring Clara. Because this city is just full of steps everywhere you go. Because it's just layers and layers and layers of different hidden gems that you just have to walk the steps to find them. First shop we've come across, and she's done some shopping already, and I think it's really reasonable, 100 RMB. I promise I will try to make this vlog as short as possible, but they just, everywhere I look, there's just really interesting shops, interesting murals on the walls, lots of history. I've only been here for 10 minutes and I absolutely love it. There's just so many varieties. It's not really that hot today for Chongqing, considering this is the hottest city, one of the hottest cities in China, but we're very lucky today. But we come round the corner and we're greeted with this magnificent view. I'm just gobsmacked. Just 30 minutes in, absolutely stunning. This is a very old-fashioned tea house. Excuse the sweat, it's really hot now. And down there is a well where they used to get the water from for the tea house. All along this black wire thing is sprays and fine water mist along this path to keep the tourists cool down as possible. I'm just going to wonder how much weight I'm going to lose in the next few days. There's a lot of steps, a lot of sweating, and I won't be able to eat half of the stuff because it's very, very spicy here. Everywhere, just so hilly. Steps and hills everywhere. We're going to another area now. A little bit of ancient architecture. See? Now we're in another area. Right, history have it that this is where the locals used to come and get the water. Thank you for splashing me. And the significance of the water keep coming up. Water represents money in Chinese. So basically the water keeps coming up and up and up. If you guys have time, pause the vlog and read the text. I think it's very meaningful. This is street level. Everywhere says, I am in Chongqing, I love Chongqing. And it seemed like a bit of a trek, but we made it. So we came from the first steps over at the bridge. We walked all the way on the street level and then into this area and then up onto the street level. Now it's 3 o'clock, absolutely blisteringly hot. My t-shirt is absolutely soaked, but we soldier on. Another observation, I'm not going to keep filming the ground because it will be very boring. You'll just have to take my word for it. For a city of 33 million people, the ground is extremely litter-free. I know I've only been here for 3-4 hours, but generally if you go to the touristy places, that's where you get the litter. But it's very litter-free. It was a bit of a trek to get to here. It is so hot, and this is September. Imagine mid-July, but this is a must apparently to get. So we're on the ground floor. There's traffic, and we'll fast forward this part. And now we're just crossing a bridge. Oh, it was a bit of a trek to get here, but it just had to be done. So we went from a ground floor road somewhere to here, and there's roads. So again, we're on the ground floor, and then down there. Chongqing. It's not as bad as I thought. We're only up to 12,000 steps. And now we're in the next point. If anyone has seen the advertisement for Chongqing, that building or those buildings light up at night. But I don't know why we're here during the day. Absolutely shattered. But we made it to Raffles City. Got to come here when you come to Chongqing. The most expensive apartment blocks in Chongqing. Don't know how much they are, but various hotels in there, including Intercontinental. And we just checked it for today's date, is 1,750 RMB a night, which isn't too bad in Western standards considering. So roughly about £180 a night, and I guess 220, 230 US dollars. I might have my exchange rate wrong, but I'm not going to keep checking. So roughly thereabouts, definitely about £180 a night for Intercontinental in Raffles City in Chongqing. This building is called Raffles City. Now you can actually go along that tube looking thing for a walk. We're considering it, but there's a swing on the end that you can sit on for 68 RMB. It actually swings out a little bit. I don't think we'll go for that. And have you noticed? No litter. Is traffic gridlocked for a 33 million people city? No, everything's free flowing. We took another Didi. Yes, I can confirm they're all racing car drivers here. Absolutely nuts, cutting in and out, speeding, and not much. Oh, just one horn there. I was just about to say there's not much horn going off, but you don't see arguments. Never see road rage. Just like most places in China with bad traffic. As though we haven't walked enough today. Trinity's doing the navigation.
Clever.
We get on the subway station at Raffles Tower to take the metro to go somewhere. And she said, oh, it's exit 5A. So we've come out of the metro. And we're still at Raffles Towers. Taking one stop. Typical tourist. I don't know what everyone's waiting for. I asked someone, but I couldn't figure out what they said. They said it's the world's most famous someone coming up these steps to take the cable car across Yangtze River. Okay, apparently everybody's waiting for this gentleman here. Just found out who everybody was waiting for. Some dude called Carby Lane, apparently the second most famous TikToker in the world, who silently mocks life hacks. It just shows that I don't watch TikTok at all, because that's my personal choice, of course. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. So basically, another TikToker that does nothing to become so famous. We're going to give a Chongqing taxi a go to see what the difference in driving style is compared with the other guys and the price of it. So it cost us 10 RMB to get to where we are now. So let's see how much it costs to get back. Actually, I found the taxi driver was a little bit more tame, as to speak, and he dropped us off here. Trinity wants the traditional Chongqing spicy hot pot, which I will accompany her, which I won't be eating because it's going to blow your head off. I can smell the chili right up my nose just by these few hot pot restaurants. It's actually burning my nose. And that's the backdrop. There's many of these Chinese costume places that you can rent a dress, they do your makeup, they do your hair. And they take very beautiful photos of you. This is probably the most popular spot for sunset and the evening, when all these buildings light up behind me. This whole place smells of so much chilies because this shop sells nothing but chilies, and it actually burns your eyes when you walk past. I'm gonna flip the camera around for you guys to see, and this is a Monday.
明前中，愿诸君起居安和。明坎中，祈诸君运途畅达。明坤中，寄诸君福履长征。启灯。
哇！ This is just a Monday evening. And I finally ticked off my bucket list. I'm here in Chongqing. And the bridge is lit. There are so many of these river cruises, and apparently we're going on one on Thursday. And 8 o'clock on the dot, the light show has started. The bridge is lit up, and this is the backdrop. And Raffles City just lit up. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm a bit emotional because I've been wanting to come here for actually years, and I'm actually here. I'm going to sign off here. I hope this mic works with the noise reduction. We had a blast of a day. Last time I checked, I did 18,000 steps and finally made it. And this is only the first day. I'm going to sign off here. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, I've got another 6 days of this. So consider subscribing, comment, like and share.